welcome back. Welcome to the Daily Echo. We're back at you for part 2 of our Up Close and Personal with Chris and Heidi Powell. From the feedback we got from the first one, I think we're seeing that we're getting a lot of things that people want to see. They want to sort of get that, what are they really like? And I think most of the time you do get that anyway. So today I'm using Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect sits behind my desk, and he will give you phrases. You press his hand.
When I saw these roses, I had to get them for you.
So a lot of people think Chris is Mr. Perfect. And so sometimes, I'll hear Mr. Perfect in the background.
Let's go see that chick flick again.
And I think Chris is behind me. So we're using Mr. Perfect because I do think Chris and Heidi do a lot of great things. Also, Mr. Perfect sporting the Vikings helmet, and the Vikings are theoretically perfect at 5-0. So we want to throw that in for our beloved Vikings. Enjoy part 2. Remember, this is a 6-part series. So we're trying to bring one to you about every week. I think you'll have fun with the next couple. There's a few areas that we have some good laughs. We're going to get some serious questions addressed as we move forward. So enjoy it. If you have any feedback, just hit the email button, send us an email, and we'll respond to those. As always, thanks for taking time to watch the Daily Echo. We hope you enjoy this series. Here we go again with part 2 with Chris and Heidi. Thanks.
Hungry.
What is your go-to snack on the go? We have a lot of people that traveling around. What's something that you may take with you that's, it may not be the best nutritional, but it can keep, it may be processed, but at least it's better than a cheeseburger or something.
Yeah, you know what? You first of all, you can't go wrong with a handful of almonds. That's always going to be my favorite. And they come in those 100-calorie snack packs, which I love. But if I'm on a day where I can't have as much fat, a protein shake and a marshmallow dream bar. I know I keep talking about these things, but they're basically Rice Krispie treats. You're getting a little bit of sugar, but it's rice.
There you go. Did you hear that?
Oh, okay. And they're just enough sweet. So good.
So Heidi just hit 2 of my 3, and as a matter of fact, as we speak, I wish I had my backpack with me because, of course, we've traveled down here to Tucson. We're an hour and a half away from home. I packed in my backpack, I've got protein powder, and I've got almonds, smokehouse almonds. And I know everyone's like, oh, you got to do the raw almonds and everything.
No.
Look, baby steps, 1 step at a time. I still haven't graduated to raw almonds. I still eat smokehouse almonds.
This.
And they're delicious.
That's right.
I'm getting on the sleepy train. Sleepy train is pulling in the station.
Average hours of sleep you get per night, if you just average them.
8 hours.
8?
And I am a Nazi about it. I used to do well on 5, but I don't do well if I don't get 8.
Yeah, I must get a minimum of 8. I'm about to be honest and totally transparent right now. I've been getting about 6 a night, which is not enough.
But then you get 2 or 3 during the day.
And then I siesta, and I get my other 2 hours in the middle of the day. So,
have you guys read Sean Stevenson's book on sleep?
No.
So we made our master closet a sleep cave. Only thing in there is a bed and a air cleaner. So there's no electronics, and it has been amazing how much, actually, when I go to sleep. And then our master bedroom TV, so if you want to watch ESPN, the other one goes to bed. So it's a great book on sleep.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to check that out.
When we were driving here, I literally told Chris, I said, we've got to ask Eric and Inger about their sleep cave.
Unbelievable.
I need more info.
It's just unreal.
Awesome.
We just converted it master closet because the bed fits in there, and it was easy to.
Yeah.
But I think in every house we build, we'll build a sleep cave.
That is amazing.
It makes sense when you really understand the physiology of sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
Your favorite exercise. Now I know exercise can be anything that you love to do. Specific exercise.
Yep.
I'm going to say a hip thrust. I love anything for the glutes.
And men out there probably wish their wives liked the hip thrust the best. So I would say
it builds a booty.
I think it's a good exercise to know.
And it translates so well with everything you do too. So once you have, a nice tight booty, right? Tight booty.
That's why we got Heidi on here for all you husbands out there and boyfriends.
Back squat for me. I'm very partial to the back squat. I love it.
Which is also good for the
for so many reasons. Absolutely. I mean, we could talk about the back squat. That's a whole episode unto itself.
Yeah, Chris's legs are like this big.
The road to success is through commitment. and through the strength to drive through that commitment when it gets hard.
So this is interesting, your least favorite exercise, but you do it because you know you need to do it.
Okay, so least favorite, the airdyne or the assault bike.
Yeah.
I have the hardest time with that. It seems so simple, and it shouldn't be that hard. But you start going, and after 5 to 10 seconds, I'm like, what in the world is going on with my legs?
Yeah.
That is hell.
Used to be the concept too, but now the airdyne.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, the concept too I love now. I mean, next to the
You guys
airdyne.
need to try. We have a time machine that is 4 minutes as hard as you can go. One of these
Okay.
days you'll come. We'll see if that is harder than the airdyne. I've been trying to get Mo down.
Dude, 4 minutes all out. That's a long 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You're good for about 30 seconds, and then after that, you're like, whoa, hold on.
Would you agree with the airdyne?
No,
He's been
personally, I
training
love the
himself on
airdyne.
it.
I've been training on it a lot, and the thing is, it was a love-hate relationship before. The more you do it, the more you love it. And the thing is, the beauty of the airdyne is that the more you give to it, the more it will give back. And so when you go all out,
Such a
I'm
good
telling
moral.
you, it's true though. But it will give you fitness back. It will give you stamina and incredible metabolic conditioning.
It's a phenomenal.
Me, the exercise I hate the most, and you're going to agree with me here, is the overhead squat. Because I have no flexibility. My shoulders are so locked up, and I haven't done my due diligence when it comes to shoulder mobility. And so because I lack so much of it, and even in hip mobility, that my overhead squat looks like this.
True.
It's
He's not
a
lying.
tough exercise.
It's terrible. It is terrible. So.
But he's got a perfect back.
He does.
Has a back that hurts.
He doesn't even work
Yeah,
out.
Except
right.
today.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is a tough one, but I want you to think.
Okay.
Favorite uncle.
This
Oh, you're
is
making
such
this
a
way too
loaded
easy.
question.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with this one.
No,
I know.
you just go with what you don't. There's no politicking. We had
go
the
with your heart.
presidential debate Monday. There was a lot. It's from the heart.
The problem is all the uncles are watching this.
It's okay. It's good for them to understand what they need to do. Sometimes, if you're weaker,
Right.
you've got to train to get stronger.
Here's what I'll say. I love them all equally.
What about favorite aunts?
There is no uncle that sets a better example in life and in family than you. And I mean that, and it's hard for me not to get emotional saying that.
That was the
guys
other topic
are-
of conversation.
And Aunt Inger.
That was
I
the other
love you.
conversation on the drive over.
Yes,
Is
it
how much
really
we
was.
appreciate your passion
Yes.
for family. It
We
means a lot.
appreciate everything.
And it's an incredible example for us and for everyone around you guys. So
Well, we're going to
you
get to
need
that,
know
what
that.
you guys do. But thank you. But we're going to get to what you guys do. This is an interesting one. We're almost done. You guys get around a lot of people, pretty high stature, celebrities. You guys are celebrities, but you've been around people. Has there been anybody that you were nervous or they were so you were starstruck?
Yeah.
Who was it? And there may be a few, but if there's somebody like,
What's funny, the person I was the most excited to meet was Nadia Comaneci. I actually got to film a segment for the show Extreme Weight Loss with her, and it was so cool because she was my idol growing up. And I got to meet Shannon Miller too. That was really cool. But the only person I've actually ever been starstruck by, and I haven't even met him yet, was Tim Grover. He's the author of this book, Relentless, and I've communicated with him over email. And he's Michael Jordan's trainer, Kobe Bryant, Tiger Woods.
I don't know who the guy is.
He
Oh
like
my.
his mindset and the way he helps you get outside of your body. You really just get in the zone is incredible. And he reached out to me over Instagram about a month after I read his book, and I was like,
She was
I was
that's the
freaking
next
out.
guy. So you
That's
get
amazing.
composed when you go meet him.
Yeah, so we're meeting him in about a month. I'm so excited.
He's probably nervous to meet you guys.
Yeah, right. I don't know about that.
Who's your guy?
Oh,
Or
easy.
gal?
Jerry Rice.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I say that,
that's
and every other dude I know is like, oh yeah, absolutely. For good
That
reason.
classic.
He's the
Yeah.
best of the best. Absolutely.
Jerry Rice
He met Jerry
Yeah,
Rice.
do you remember
Isn't that
that?
cool?
Yeah.
For the show.
I threw him a pass even, which is
We got Maddox
saying.
commentating from
Yeah.
the sideline. And now we got Cash. Hey, Cash.
Cash, say hi.
We're almost done.
Oh, Cash has to go number 2, he says.
So you need to pause because Cash has got to go number 2.
Go number 2. Jenna's over there.
Jenna's gonna take Cash
She's ready to
number
help
two.
you go number 2.
don't mind the quaint cafe that we're actually
That's
doing
okay.
this interview in.
Yeah, no big deal here.